Eye-opener for September 11th, 2024. Endless currency printing only benefits those who control the printer. The U.S. government and the Federal Reserve banking system proved without a doubt that the dollar isn't even as good as the currency in the game Monopoly. When a government can print 40% of a nearly 100-year-old currency in just 2 years, as was the case shortly after the COVID pandemic, and then give most of it to 1%, actually an even smaller than 1% minority of the population, your money is literally worthless or worth less. You choose which version sounds more relevant. So, imagine a game of Monopoly where one of the players gets to open a second Monopoly game box. That player then gets to take 40% of the money from the second game box, keep all of that extra money, and use it in the original game. Does this sound fair? No. And this is just a game that only impacts 4 players at most. Now, scale that up to almost 350 million people and reduce those who get the extra money to 1% of the population, instead of the 25% as was represented in the above Monopoly example. This is a problem that should not nor need to exist. As has been stated in previous posts, this is an artificially created scarcity. As was written in the book, Solutions, Enough Complaining, Let's Fix America. A link to the book is provided below. Once, one player in the Monopoly scenario, or the 1% in the case of the United States of America, has all the money or most of it. The game is virtually over. That is what has happened in America, and the inequality that such a devaluation of a currency causes is unsustainable and will only worsen over time. This is inevitable because wealth that is drained from the poor, middle class, and even the upper middle class through the legal but immoral theft of money, property, and liberty causes the economy to stagnate and collapse as inequality grows exponentially. In 2018, author Chris Osman wrote a book highlighting the problems humanity would face if more power, wealth, and control was funneled and concentrated to an ever-shrinking cohort of individuals, groups, or organizations. Solutions to the problems that inevitably stem from wealth inequality are provided by the author and others in Mr. Osman's book. Another benefit to this book is that it helps the public analyze, compare, and contrast the words and deeds of those they choose to follow against reality. In the book, which is entitled Solutions, Enough Complaining, Let's Fix America, the author provides the means for readers to disseminate information as provided by their news sources of choice, their elected officials, and any other authority they choose to follow. The book also offers a means to not just hold their chosen leaders to a higher standard than is currently accepted, but to one that will improve lives. Click the link below and get your copy today.